Okay, I got a show for you. I'm telling you, this show is just perfect for the holidays. It is Cult of Love on Broadway. This is an adult show. This is not a kid's show. Because I say this because basically it is about adults coming home for Christmas, and it's so relatable. There were so many funny parts that, it really was like they took the words right out of my parents' mouths. It was just so well written. Leslye Headland is who wrote it, and she's fabulous. And I just love this because what she says in notice all these signatures, by the way, because I stayed after and met all of them, and they were just so nice. And it's like really big names in this show. But let me say this statement about Leslye Headland, because I think this sums up the play so perfectly. She says, "I dedicate this play to the memory of my dad and the rest of my family that's still living. May we find the love we felt together now that we're apart." And that is the stuff right there. Just that sentence. May we find the love we felt together now that we're apart, because it just sums up the play so perfectly, because that's the thing. I think all of us can really relate to it, because you're like, you sometimes, and I'm sharing this with you, I hope some of you have felt the same way, that sometimes when I go home for the holidays, or I am around my family for an extended period, I think to myself, how did I live with these people? How did I grow up here? How did I end up making it in the world? Making it meaning like, go off to school or whatever is what I mean. I can't say that I've made it. But just, you think, how did I do it with these two people leading the pack, or one person, whatever you have? And it just was so good. And the thing is, it's like you live with these people all under the same roof at one time, and then you go back and it's like, whoa, wait a minute, you're on my last nerve, or I had no idea you felt that way about whatever it is. And it's just so funny, because people grow up and then they have their own ideas, and they marry people, they have babies, they do all this stuff, or, maybe change religions or change jobs or whatever it is. The point is, it's like you were all together, and then you go out, and it's like trying to put all the pieces back together in this little perfect little house of how it used to be, when you actually do have a few happy memories of your childhood. So it's trying to get that back, and it's hard. So I just think everyone should go see this show. I'm telling you, it's so very relatable. The actors are outstanding. We've got big names in this show. We've got Mayor Winningham from St. Elmo's Fire. That right there was enough for me to go right there, because I just love that. Yes, I know I'm showing my age, but that's still one of the best movies, St. Elmo's Fire. That is the epitome of my youth. Anyway, she's in it. Shailene Woodley from Divergent, The Descendants. We've got, what do we have? David Rask from Veep and Succession. We've got Molly Bernhard, that's currently in Hitman, making her Broadway debut. Shailene Woodley's making her Broadway debut. So is Christopher Lowell. Rebecca Henderson's making her Broadway debut. So we got several Broadway debuts. So we got to go support them, because how exciting is that? And there's a little bit of singing, but it's not really a musical. And that's kind of what's cool, because the singing in this is what kind of unifies the whole group. So I don't want to tell you too much because I want you to go see it. And it's just, it's good, wholesome family reality. We should call it a reality play is what I think it should be called. Anyway, go see Cult of Love. They're going to have a open captions performance and an audio described performance. I made this video before I looked at the date, so I'll look and then I'll put it in the caption. In the caption on when that is. Also talk about accessibility at the theater. You go a little ways down, like a couple doors, and then you can go into the theater that way. This is a smaller theater, it has about like 540 or something seats, which I always like a smaller theater because then I feel like you're actually on the stage with the people, but it's still Broadway. And go see it. It's opening tomorrow. And they also have a student access ticket. I need to find that out too. So I'll let you know about that. So great acting. Enjoyed every minute. More great shows to come. So thanks again for having me. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.